Hey, everybody, it's Matt McDarby, host of the Divine Comedy of Sales podcast, author of the book as well, by the way. Checking in with some thoughts. I've been reflecting on the interviews that I've conducted over the last several months with some of the best sales leaders in the world. I'm asking them questions about what's in their system, what are the key parts of their system, and how do they run consistently effective sales organizations? How do they help people win? What lessons have they learned? And what do they love most about the job? And I've been hearing some common answers, particularly to that last question, what do they love most about the job, that tell me there's maybe a greater connection between the great virtues that we described in the Divine Comedy of Sales, the Sales Manager's Guide to Virtuous Leadership, and the way that great sales leaders today think about their role. Here's what I mean. When I'm asking these leaders questions about what's in their system, they're articulating things like, my approach to talent, or our execution model, or the way that I communicate expectations to people. Those are really key parts of my system. And when I ask them about lessons they've learned, right, they talk about things like taking a humble approach, right, being humble enough to learn and prepare. When I ask them questions about what they love most, almost every single one of them says, the thing I love most about this job is seeing other people win, other people achieve things that they might not otherwise be able to achieve. Not about my success, but it's about theirs. So when I think about that, that's a real world example or evidence of something that I said in the book. It's in the intro, actually, where I'm talking about how the 7 great virtues sort of fall naturally into a couple of different ways or categories in how sales leaders approach their work. So if I'm a sales leader, these virtues apply in 2 ways. First, in how I carry myself, my self-orientation, my humility, my patience, my diligence, my moderation or self-control. So that's sort of one category. And then how I treat others, my other orientation, the goodwill that I extend to them, the generosity with which I approach my interactions and how I treat them, my detachment from that immediate result, always pushing people transactionally to give me what I need, being detached from that to say, let's think about the big picture here and the outcomes that we all want, and ultimately your development as a seller. Let's focus on that primarily, and the results will come. We're hearing evidence that the best sales leaders in the world are thinking about themselves, how they carry themselves, and how they treat their people in those ways. I want you to listen for that. If you haven't heard all of the interview episodes or even the ones over the last couple of months, please, I encourage you to go back and listen to those episodes. We've got them here on YouTube, but also on your favorite podcast platform. And I promise you, over the next dozen or more interviews, you're going to hear more evidence, not only of clarity of my system, but how do the great virtues apply and make me the best leader that I can be? Thank you so much for listening. I'm very excited to have you joining us on this journey. I hope you love the next few episodes. Bye-bye for now.